Hi guys, I'm back. Today is February 20th, Wednesday, my co-wash day. I am going to pre-poo today. So I wanted to show you guys that process that I do. And I'm going to do an interesting one today as well. A little bit different than I usually do with my coconut oil and my regular oils when I pre-poo. I am going to do a conditioner olive oil mix, and I'm also going to do a product review on my Carol's daughter hair milk and her little curl kit. I've been using Carol's daughter ever since I cut my hair, did my big chop, and her hair milk was my curl definer at that time, and I loved the hair milk back then. To be honest, I don't really care for this. It kind of got gritty on me the first time, so I'm going to give it another try, another go this go round. But this is the co-wash, conditioning co-wash. I am going to mix a little bit of this with some olive oil in my little co-wash bottle, and I'll mix that with olive oil and her co-wash along with a little bit of my Aquafina water. And this is the leave-in moisturizer that she has to put in after you do your conditioning. And then this is her hair milk pudding from Carol's daughter. So I'm going to try this as well. I'm going to do my 2-strand twist with it as usual. I don't know, I might do Bantu Knots this time, guys. I haven't done Bantu Knots yet, so that might be interesting just to see how those turn out tomorrow. So at any rate, this is the hair milk pudding from Carol's daughter. So I'm going to be using that as well to define and style my hair. But to show you guys how I do this is my little spray bottle, my little cheap one from the dollar store that I really don't like, but it does what I need it to do. This is my olive oil. It's in my cooking olive oil bottle because I do cook with this, and as you can see at the bottom, I infuse mine with my herbs that I grow. Rosemary is the only herb that's in here now, but usually I have a little bit of thyme and oregano and basil along with my rosemary. That's always infused, and it's part of my olive oil seasoning when I do my cooking, and it is also going to go into my pre-poo bottle. And I'm just going to probably do a quarter of this because this pre-poo will last a couple of pre-poos. It won't just be for this particular one. So I'm going to probably do a quarter bit of each. So that's the olive oil in there. And again, I'm going to try the Carol's daughter co-wash conditioner to go in there with it as well. And just to thin it out a bit, I'll add a little bit of water. I do have distilled water downstairs. I should probably grab that and put that in here. Okay, I think about 3 or 4 nice little glops of it should do the trick. And just add some water. Just to thin it out a bit. And really that should be pretty good. I don't need a ton of water and really don't want a lot because I don't want to dilute it too much. But this will be my pre-poo. And I'll shake it up really, really well. It even has rosemary pieces in there from the olive oil. Great. So my hair will get that rosemary oil as well from my rosemary. I can see it floating around in there. Cool. But that's my little pre-poo with my oil, my conditioner, and my water. And what I usually do is just finger part my hair. into 4 sections. Well, mine has to be 8 because my hair is just so thick that 4 doesn't quite work. And I'm glad to see that my hair is still shiny and manageable and still healthy looking from my last pre-poo and deep conditioner that I did on Sunday. Now pretty much just section my entire head off with the clamps, and just twisting them up basically, because I'm going to bring them back down each one by one and coat each section with the pre-poo concoction that I just put together and showed you guys. And it really doesn't take long to section my hair off anymore, but I can imagine just looking at the young ladies whose hair has grown dramatically, what they have to go through with their longer hair. So I'm trying to make sure I put this in my regimen all the time in regards to sectioning my hair off, so that when it does get that length, I'll be accustomed and used to sectioning it, so that it'll be more easier and manageable to work with when it does get that length. For some reason my dog loves to get right here by the door and go to making noises, so just had to close the door on his butt. I ran out of clamps. Here's one. And I won't really, I'll just take that one down over there because that's where I'll start. And I'm just freshly getting home from work, so what I'm going to do is allow my pre-poo to sit on my hair for a while. And I'm going to get some other work done that I need to get done around the house with the pre-poo on. I'll condition my hair, and I'll jump in the shower, condition, cold wash my hair I should say, and that's it, just cold washing it. And so I'll use the Carol's Daughter cold wash conditioning again as well, along with my Tresemme Curl Hydration. So I'll use both of those, and again going back to my I gotta go in the refrigerator and get a new bottle, but my Keme tube leave-in conditioner recipe as well. That'll be my leave-in. And I'll try Carol's Daughter pudding again, but we'll see how that works out. And I'll do them in Bantu Knots this time, just to try something different with my hair. But at any rate, grab my little pre-poo. Maybe I got the top on too tight. Okay, I think this bottle's about had it. It's not spraying. Could it be that? Okay, this isn't working properly for me. The sprayer isn't working properly, so try something else here. Let's see. The thing was clogged. Let's see if that helps. Nope. So before I lose it, fooling with this thing again. I'll just get rid of the sprayer and apply it to my hands and just apply it that way. And again, just liberally putting it in and giving my hair that moisture that it really is begging for. And I think I'll do a little detangle with my little tortoise brush here. I gotta learn to be gentle with my hair. I had grew up with my mother being rough on your hair, brushing it hard and combing it from the root to the tip instead of from the tip back, so from the ends back. So I have to retrain myself on how to use these tools properly on my hair in the right way. Even though my mother's a cosmetologist, she used to just dig right in with it, with the tools to your scalp and your roots. This really feels good, guys. My hair is begging for this hydration. So that's my first little ball of pre-poo. And I'll just add a little bit more. Do my famous little twisty here. And clip it. And move to the next section. And I'm pretty much gonna do this around my entire head. Just adding my pre-poo, as it's called. Again, it's olive oil, about a quarter or a third of the bottle of olive oil, along with that same amount of conditioner of your choice. It doesn't have to be a leave-in or just a regular conditioner. It can be inexpensive. It can be what you want it to be. But for something that you're gonna just be rinsing out, I would go for something inexpensive than to spend a lot of money on a conditioner that you're just really gonna rinse back out immediately. So that's the pre-poo, and I can tell my new growth is it's darker than my colored hair, and I colored my hair last month, so that dark section from my new growth from the root is the new growth from January till now. So again, just a little detangling. And again, be gentle with our little curls and locks and coils, guys. This is our little precious mane, and we have to be gentle with it. So I'm learning and showing a process that is easy, doesn't hurt, especially if you're tender-headed, which I'm not, but there are people that are, and this method definitely helps to keep some of that tenderness down, and to the point where you're able to just comb right through. And just twist this one up. Don't need to add any more. This oil is dripping like water. So we'll come back here. That's a pretty large section that I didn't quite part off correctly. Some of that needs to be up there with that. Okay. Again, just taking the excess off of my hands and getting it in because it's really oily. But again, just got a bit in my hand and just applying it liberally. And make sure you get it in your scalp too. So you can massage it in a bit if you want, but make sure your scalp gets some of that good hydration and moisture. And then again, toward this brush. Okay. Okay. And this is something that I'm working on diligently to stop losing so much hair. I mean, it's not a lot, but I gotta stop some of that breakage, which is gonna take some time. Okay, and on to this side. I made this whipped shea butter honey scrubs, sugar scrubs, and they are absolutely magnificent, guys. I took some samples to work for the young ladies that I work with and let them try some. Well, I had one of the ladies in the executive office come back into my office to tell me that her husband absolutely loved how her body felt and smelled when she came out of the bathroom from using the sample of my whipped shea butter sugar scrub. And the one that I gave her was orange. It had the scent of oranges. It had eucalyptus, I'm sorry, essential orange oils. And it also had, I grinded up orange peel and put in there as well, with 2 tablespoons of honey, along with my whipped shea butters, with my 7 carrier pure oils, and I whipped them all together with both granulated and raw sugar. And I let them sample it out at work, and I tried it as well, and it worked absolutely wonderful. There was also a young lady that decided to use it on one of her hands and not the other, and she came to work to show me, and I took a picture of her hands and posted them on my Facebook page because the difference is absolutely uncanny. It looks like there's two different hands up there on the picture. That's how much the difference is, and you can really tell the difference in her hands from versus her using and not using on the other hand. There's a huge difference, and her hand was extremely soft. So those were two very pleased samplers that one of them so far has ended up buying one of my huge $20 jars of my whipped shea butter sugar scrub. She wanted the orange delight, as I called it, again, because her husband just ranted and raved over it and really wanted her to get some more. So she bought the big jar from me at work today, and I'm really excited. I've been getting all kind of rave reviews regarding my whipped shea butter. My mom even called me yesterday and I took her a container of it, one of my little small containers like this. And as a matter of fact, this is my whipped sugar scrub, shea butter sugar scrubs. And I took my mom just my regular whipped shea butter, and she called me last night and she absolutely loved the stuff. She said that it made her skin soft and smooth, and that it lasted the entire day even after she washed her hands a couple times. Her hands and her skin wasn't dry, and she's very pleased and impressed and thinks I should bottle the stuff, literally, and sell it to everyone. I told her I really just made it for my hair, and the ladies at work are always asking me what smells I have on and what did I do to my hair. So I started just, when I make me up some, I take samples in for them, and they loved it, and then they started wanting more. So then I started making those little size containers up of the stuff and start selling it to them because they really wanted this stuff. So it's been a great business for me so far. These last few weeks, believe it or not, just with my whipped shea butter, and the young lady whose hand I took a picture of, it was her suggestion to do a shea butter scrub is what her suggestion was. So I basically just added my whipped shea butter to my sugar scrub, and it had my skin feeling absolutely fabulous this morning. I used it as a face scrub this morning instead of what I normally use for my cream and cocoa collection. I wanted to try what I did, and it worked out very well, so I'm very pleased with it. And we'll be using it on a regular, and I'll be making up some more batches of it for sale as well. So who knows, you may see me with a store out there on the internet, on Facebook somewhere, with my natural products as well. So I haven't really made anything for the hair yet, but that shea butter, it is for your hair and skin. So hopefully I'll get around to working with someone that can help me find a defining cream that not just looks good when you initially put it on and for the first couple of hours while your hair is still damp and wet, but actually after your hair is dry without your curls being stiff and hard. I would really like to create something that's out there that's like that. But I haven't ran into anything yet, and I pretty much, like I said, have been trying everything on the market here. Girl's Daughter was my first venture of products that I used once I got off into the land of natural hair. And then I started using these Shea moisture products, which I really do like the curly souffle that they have there. But they had this one stuff I didn't care for it. It seemed very oily, and I really didn't care for it, but I did end up using up all of my Shea Moisture products. It was some hibiscus gel or something like that, but I didn't care for it at any rate. Again, applying some of my famous poo mix and putting it in my hair back here in this last section, I think. No, I got to still do that one. And I guess I am just so hard on my hair because I'm always losing hair. I don't call it breakage because I don't have any breaking spots. And again, I think it's just hair that I should be losing, I should say, just on a regular daily basis. We are supposed to lose so many strands anyways, so I think that's what I'm doing, especially on those days when I don't fully tangle or comb my hair. Some days I don't go through the process of twisting at night. I just put my bonnet on and go to bed. And I'll get up and just run my fingers through my hair and pick it up. Like I did today, and pop a couple bobby pins in the top and the front and say, hey. So maybe that's the reason I lose hair, is because I don't detangle often. Maybe once or twice a week I detangle, not often though. And again, just trying to be as gentle as I can with my hair and get the tangles and knots out. Okay, that wasn't that bad of a loss. But nevertheless, it is what it is. So I'm going to let this sit on for maybe about an hour or so before I, or even longer, before I actually go wash it out. And just, ooh, a little bit too much. Not a lot. Great. Okay, guys. Okay. So that's the last little section there. And I gotta find another clip here. Okay, guys, so I'm all pre-pooed up, and just like to get some down in there on my scalp real good around my edges. Okay, so again, that's my olive oil Carol's Daughter conditioning co-wash. Little bit of water mixture here that I use to pre-poo my hair with. And I'm going to let this sit for a little bit, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys how I'm going to do my Bantu knots. It'll be very similar to that there, but I think I'm going to just do the twist and then turn them into Bantu knots. But at any rate, I'm just going to put on my handy dandy conditioning bag. Because I don't want oil dripping everywhere. I know this look crazy with the clips in there, but I don't want oil everywhere. And it'll start dripping after a while. But at any rate, this is how I'm going to be for the next hour or two. Then again, I am going to co-wash with this. And then I'll come back and I'll show you guys how I'm going to use the pudding, the Carol's Daughter hair milk pudding. So, talk to you soon. Bye.